All right, y'all. Well, welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors. We are not fishing on the kayak in today's video, but as you know, I recently bought a new truck and I just found this nice camper shell on Amazon Marketplace a few weeks ago, and we're going to turn this into a camper shell for a place that I can sleep when I'm on the road fishing and traveling. And I wanted to do it for pretty cheap, and I wanted to make something that I could easily take in and out because I'm not always camping and sleeping in the truck. So basically, I have all the products you're going to need on the ground here in the driveway. This is a roll of all-weather carpet that's 8 by 13 foot. I'll link all the stuff that I bought in the description of the video. You just have two 8 by 2s from Home Depot, some sort of sleeping mattress and pad. This is the one that I went with. It's a Lost Horizon. I'll link that in the description as well. And then we already cut these, but this is 2 sheets of plywood, and they were 8 foot by 2 foot, and I got 3/4 inch plywood. Just I'm pretty heavy, so you know, we wanted to be able to support myself so I don't break through there and fall. But basically the idea is, if you go in the camper shell here, you see that Tacoma has built-in notches for those 2x8s, so we're going to cut those down. And when it comes to the measurements and everything, I'll put those in the description of the video as well. And this is a 6-foot bed for a 2022 Tacoma 3rd generation. So you have one notch here, and then you have another notch all the way in the back there. So we're going to cut these 8 by 2s and then put them in the back of the truck and show you guys. Plywood will just sit right on top of that, and then the sleeping mattress goes on top of that, and you're good to go. And the good thing about that is it's not being screwed in. It's not like built-in drawers or anything like that, so I can easily just take all of this out and just lay it down on the bed, bottom of the bed, if I'm not using it. So, and then all the wood I'm just going to wrap in all-weather carpeting just so it lasts a little bit longer, but that is the idea. So I'm going to cut these 8 by 2s like I said, put those in the truck, and then show you guys what I'm doing. Super simple, super easy. Anyone can do it, and I think the wood was 55, 60 bucks, and then the mattress was like 200 bucks, and the carpet was like 70. So not very expensive, and it's gonna be easy to take in and out. Perfect if you just want a makeshift camper shell if you're just camping for a few days. So let's do it. Okay, y'all, so the 2x8s are cut and they are in. Like I said, they'll just sit right in those notches. I leave a little bit of room in there just because that carpet, when it wraps around there, it's gonna extend it just a tad. And we got one in the back there. And now all we gotta do is slide this plywood over the top of it, show you how that goes in, and then all we're gonna do is we have our staple gun here, and we're gonna staple this carpet onto all these pieces of wood, and that'll all slide right in there. Plywood just sits right on top. Those 2x8s, I did just cut the corners off because at the length I cut it, it was hitting this little notch right here. So I just cut the corners off just so it would fit in there nicely. And like I said, I did kind of 2/3 and 1/3. So if it's raining or something, or I can put stuff on that side, or I can even take both these boards off and the 2x8s and just lay them on the floor of the bed and put stuff on top of it, and I can easily just take this stuff in and out. And when it comes to doing the corners, y'all, you just make a cut on that carpet to the corner there, like so. That way when you fold it over, you cut this tag end off and this tag end off and fold them right over top of each other. All right, so here we go. Carpet is all on the plywood. Little mishap here. I put the carpet on the wrong side at first, so this didn't line up. It's a little bit of a tight fit with the carpet on there, but that's kind of how I wanted it. That way it just sits in there a lot nicer. And then underneath, obviously, we can still put a bunch of stuff. We have about 7 inches of clearance under there to put all sorts of stuff all the way in the back. And like I said, if we want to take these boards off and then just slide them on the bottom of the bed, we can do that in about 2 minutes. And then we'll throw the mattress in there and we'll crawl on in and give you the grand tour. This is gonna be so nice, man. We're on the road. We're not sleeping in the front seat anymore. Crawl on in. The water is fine. And I'm 6'5", so I fit in here pretty decent, I would say. I curl up in a ball when I sleep, but for the most part, we're doing pretty good. And I do like this mattress that I chose from Lost Horizon because it has gaps on the wheel wells, because it is for just laying in the bottom of your bed. But I wanted the platform, obviously, to put the gear under there. But with those gaps, you can put, I don't know, water, things like that, just so it's not all on top of the carpet. So you basically have 2 little drawers on either side, bed stands, where you can put phone charger, things like that. And then we have sliding windows that I screened in as well to get some airflow in there. Kayak will be on the roof here, and then all of our kayak gear and stuff will go underneath here. And we will not be sleeping in the front of my truck anymore. The one thing that I am a little concerned about is how hot it will get back here. So if you guys know any way to rig like a portable AC unit or something in this thing, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, super simple build. It literally took 2 pieces of wood and 2 pieces of plywood, and it took me probably altogether took me an hour to do this. So saves you a bunch of money on hotels, Airbnbs, and it's pretty roomy in here. Can fit a bunch of gear under it. You can take it out in 2 minutes, deflate the air mattress, put the boards on the ground, throw everything on top, and you're good to go. No screwing it in, anything. It's not permanent, super temporary. And I think it's going to be perfect for when we're on the road fishing up and down the coast. But if you guys are into fishing and want to watch any fishing videos, I'll link some of those videos now. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And that is a very cheap Tacoma camper shell build to make it sleepable. So that is it for this video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See ya.